Oh, that is a relief. And so now we have a free run, well, quote-unquote free run, all the way to the deepest cloister where we're going to meet Paragon and Tremor. Honestly, I literally do not have any notes beyond this point because I was so sure that Shaq was going to take me ages and be completely stuck. I think what I need to do is quite literally take a break. I'm going to leave the game running. This shouldn't take me more than like 10 minutes or something. And literally, like I did for floor 60 to 79, make a list of what I could encounter. And if I do encounter them, because this is literally the last chance I have to, for example, try to steal any valuable accessories or anything like that. Now, from the fight with Shaq, what did I get? I don't think I got anything good. I didn't get a weapon drop. I got nothing. Let me have a quick look here. It drops shining gems, and the rare drop is pixie dust, apparently. Doesn't seem to drop anything else. Fine. I thought maybe it could drop like a special accessory or something, but it doesn't. Okay. Time for me to have a look at what else is coming. Okay, my friends. So, for those of you who do not know what is still to come, there's mostly bad news. The good news is that some of the enemies that we're going to encounter from floor 81 to 99, I can probably defeat. The bad news is a lot of them I might not be able to, and things like, for example, Conjurer, that we fought on floor 60, can become a regular encounter here. So, for the next 19 cloisters, we are facing from a pool of enemies that include Conjurer. Shaq, who we just fought, can reappear as a normal encounter for up to Cloister 84. The Black Elemental can reappear, Aranea can reappear. The Elder Drake can now appear as a random encounter, and alongside that we have a few like true kind of normal regular monsters that are regular encounters, and that is going to be the road to try and get to Cloister 100. So, that means that for me at least, the gloves are off. I'm going to be using whatever the hell I have at my disposal, like catnip, whatever, all that kind of stuff. Like, we're just going to do everything we can here to try and get a win, because otherwise it's just going to be far too difficult. So, what I do want to do, there's a few potential like rare steals that might be nice. So, we're just going to have a look. I mean, basically everything I fight here, it probably has a different approach for each one. And so we're just going to have to kind of see how we go. Alright. I'm just hoping I can at least beat some stuff so I can get some more levels. What was the deal with this? Shit. That's a good start. Black Elemental. Yeah, there's going to be so much instant death here. Berserk. Honestly, maybe to make that work. We just have to see if we can survive before Ultima happens. There's going to be so many resettings, so like these are kind of things that I just can't prepare for. Because these will require like very specific setups, and well, this one I couldn't survive anyway. So get ready to see a lot of resets. Nah, that's not embarrassing, man. This is just the challenge. When these guys start appearing as random encounters, there's really not a lot you can do. Okay. Now, the only thing about this is that I read on the wiki that you can get items off the tomberries. I don't remember this. There is, again, a cloister with a regular tomberry along with a tiny tomberry. They don't attack. Okay. Fine, okay. It's not this room. If I see one that has like a regular size one and a mini one, then we can have a look. But for now, no such luck. I do not remember how to get out of this one. Is it just an RNG thing? Which one
Bring it, punk.
Okay, so this is like one normal enemy that we have here. I think even this guy can probably kill us, honestly, but whatever. $497. Okay, that's not too bad. So these are the ones where, like, when we get this opportunity, we really got to take it. It doesn't have a particularly good steal, but I just thought I'd do something anyway. It has
Look what I found.
around 12,000 HP, I believe. You can see how fast it is, though. Wow. But thankfully it's not enough to cause me any problems, so I think we'll be okay.
I'm full of surprises.
Wow. It's so evasive. So this is just one random lizard on the 81st floor. It's still taking us a while to kill it. There you go. But as I say, you can literally encounter Shaq, and if that happens, it's basically an instant game over, because I don't have like the tools to fight that guy like regularly. But we really badly need like level ups, just as many as we can muster. No. Oh, so this time, shit. I think we go to the one that's like opposite that, maybe, or maybe it's just luck. It's just whichever one it is. Yeah. So we're going to need a lot of RNG with these cloisters. Like, if you get a bad set of encounters, you just consider yourself unlucky and move on. So we made it through a cloister. And we have auto-saves now, which is good. Okay. If we can make it past floor 84, then we don't have to deal with Shaq ever again. Which would be very nice. Is this the one with the mini Tomberry? Yeah, okay, so we can get some extra items from these guys. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna have to start this one again. Way too much damage. These are the kind of ones where I basically need catnip in order to be able to succeed. Wow.
Somebody? Anybody?
Nope. I think what we need to do is encounter Aranea. Basically, Aranea has a mithril bangle as a rare drop. I think the chances are obviously low because it's rare, but it might be worth it. Okay. But yeah, you saw Elder Drakes just popping up casually. That's what we're dealing with now. Yep, there's Shaq. So, it's another reset. It would have been nice if it was like a weaker version that didn't have all the same bullshit. We still made it fun, but... So what I won't do, obviously, is show every single one of these. I think I'm going to just have to show you guys like the successful run through the cloister. Because we're not allowed to escape. I think that just makes it unfair. We have to see if there's going to be some combination of encounters that we can survive on these floors. That's what I'm mostly interested in investigating. Okay, so take 3. Probably have to face at least 2 encounters on each floor. So we speak to this guy. You score something. Apparently you push the little guy around a bit and you speak again. Is that not how it works? Okay, something like that. You can get a maximum of 2, apparently. It does feel like the encounter rate drops. Oh my god. So what we're going to do, we're going to switch to...
Need some items? I'm your gal.
I thought she would have got an invasion in there.
I feel like splurging.
I can't really do much here. It's just too fast again. Self-revival, let's go. But again, Yuna's not in SOS, of course. Yeah, not fast enough. Basically, you have to pair Catnip with some kind of speedy thing, otherwise it's just not enough. She's so slow. So slow.
Somebody? Anybody?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think basically stuff like the Elder Drake is common enough that we really need to start building a permanent catnip strategy, basically. Otherwise it's not going to work. So, I'm going to take this off of Riku. We just need one encounter to drop her into the correct range, and then from there, we're ready to go. And honestly, I might go double Dark Knight for a little bit. Just to give me, like, help me survive long enough to win the fight, basically. So I think this is the setup for now. They'll at least be able to survive a hit each from the Elder Drake. I think that's the plan. And I'm going to try to get Yuna down into SOS. Like, Yuna's going to have to just try and take care of this. Otherwise, it's going to be too... I'm going to have to reset each cloister like 30 times to be able to get through, and that's kind of not fun. So... it's a weird, like, little interaction here, but... and obviously while you're messing around with that, this happens. Okay, this is one of the new guys. And this could be bad, once again. Pernicious powder. We need to see what this does. I'm hoping my Dark Knights... yeah. Oh no. Ultima? Oh my god. Yeah, so we basically need to start with a fight that can get Yuna into SOS HP. We need to come in and just fight everything here. With Catnip.
This is it.
Literally, other than the lizard, and I guess Aranea and Black Element, Like, basically, I think only maybe like 20% of the encounters we can actually beat in here. Like, from here to the end. Without catnip. And with catnip, it's maybe like 50-60%. Holy crap. This is nasty. I've got to redo this every time to get this set up. Okay. I think this is attempt number 5 on this cloister. I need to get Yuna into SOS and I need to keep her there. Somehow. Ambushed. Okay. If it does ultimate immediately, again, it's just another one wasted. What if we did a shining gem on it? That's not enough. Of course it wasn't enough. That was good damage. Come on, Yuna, please. There you go. Okay. So we gotta win. Okay? That's what matters. Mana tonic. Did I want to steal anything? Rune Bracer was a rare steal from that guy, but it's too difficult at the moment. The only problem with this is if we do end up facing Aranea, Yuna's just going to kill Aranea instantly. Gonna keep Yuna above, so that if we do end up getting lucky and facing Aranea. But then again, Aranea, the drop that we have is, yeah, we're looking for a rare drop. It's not that we need something. You get a Kinesis badge as a rare steal, maybe, but I don't think it's that important. So I guess it was a bit unnecessary. I'm just going to take this one item and then just move on. Oof. Not get far. Yeah, and then just Shack appears. It's too difficult. So we're going to need a bit of luck for these first few. As I say, after Cloister 84, it's not going to happen anymore. But until then, we're kind of screwed. Ah, shit. Basically, what I did to try and lock in this setup was to go to the middle kind of teleport platform, exit, and then come back in, so it gives me an autosave, so I don't have to keep spending like 2 minutes setting up this whole thing again. But I forgot that it changes to the cloister, so it's fine. With this one, if you're lucky, it's a good cloister. If you're unlucky, then it can be a bad one. Shit. I think... Oh. Again, I just don't have that one item that does the right amount of damage to her. Mushroom Cloud doesn't have anything I want to steal. Oh, for God's sake. Of course her evasion is just like stupidly good now. Guys. Yeah, these cloisters are horrendous, man. Everything is like a... Because everything is literally a boss, it's like, yes, I can fight these guys, but I have to approach each one as its own individual boss battle, and obviously when you don't know which one's coming next, you can't do anything. So, it's another game over. But at least this time I won't have to set up the catnip again. That's why I did it. Good lord. Yeah, the distribution of enemies here is absolutely horrific. Let's try this side. Oh. Okay. Come on, close to 85. No, you're not. You're definitely not. The appearance rate of Shaq is just ridiculous, man. There's no quick reset like Final Fantasy X either. You kind of just have to await your doom.
I failed.
I think every time it's an ambush, you know it's Shaq. I think Shaq like auto ambushes you. I mean, honestly, it's the kind of thing where if a boss like Shaq dropped something incredibly good, like so useful that it could be a game changer, I would still try to set myself up to beat Shaq again. But it doesn't give you anything useful anyway. We barely even leveled up beating it, I think. Did we even get a level up? I'm not even sure we did. So we got lucky that time. Okay. Right, this one. We have to go around the back. Alright, let's see how far we get this time. We did 1,400 damage to Dark Elemental using the Shining Gem. But if I had to guess, you try and use that same thing on Yuna, it's going to do a lot more. That's why I'm like, nothing that you do is really enough. Nothing's in that sweet spot. Oh. I give up. We went from the last fight where I think we missed her twice in a row to doing just too much damage. Oh my god. It's just so flipping annoying that's my biggest problem right now, is that I can't get Yuna into SOS HP. Like, it feels like such a stupid problem to have. Why can't you make progress? Because I can't take 1,300 HP off Yuna in a quick or safe way before I get wiped out. It's so shit. God's sake. At least the cloister shape will stay the same. I don't want to start like playing the game of changing around the cloister on purpose. It was genuinely an accident. I forgot that when you got up to the blue, like you use the blue teleport, it changes. I'm gonna try... Okay. That works. Go on, Yuna. Do it. Finally. So that's the kind of stroke of luck we needed. Only like... Oh, Tetra Gloves. That's a rare drop. I think I made a note of that. Actually, I didn't. I remember, but I didn't even make a note of it, thinking I probably wouldn't get it. I don't think it's that important anyway, but still. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, so it gives you like a strength and magic boost, but I think the elemental's probably not that useful. Alright, so again, now I'm like, I'd really love to... This is going to be a problem where, let's say I fight Aranea, and it gives me the rare drop. I'm going to be so upset when I, like, face, I don't know, Shaq or something after it, and then lose it. Okay. At least now we have our... catnip person kind of firing on all cylinders here. Oh, it is Aranea. And that's exactly what's going to happen when it is Aranea. Oh man. Okay, stamina tonic. Fine. That's been a very generous pair of encounters here. Further generosity incoming. That's the catnip effect. But you're seeing the caliber of enemies that we're facing here. It's like you start to have relatively little choice. Oh shit, come on, one more. No! This is exactly what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. We can't win.
Need some items? I'm your gal.
I'm full of surprises.
We haven't used the mana springs. We're gonna die from Heaven's Cataract. That's the thing. I can't spam mana springs.
Forgot to mention I had this.
That's the trouble. That's why I feel like I have like one more time where I would potentially use Mana Springs to do the job. But it would have to be like, let's say I really picked up something super special. So this one hurts a little, but I had to give it up.
Why?
Yeah, I'm sorry. But that was literally a perfect example of what I feared. There's just nothing you can do about that. I just need to make it through 2 more cloisters, and that stops becoming a threat. I wonder if we're in a better position to beat Contra, possibly. With that one, maybe the stamina tonic might be a good idea. I guess we get a chance to test this. Ooh. But we don't have... Oh my god, yeah. No, again, it's not the move because... it's not the move. Because of Megaton Press, basically. But I think the Double Alchemist should still generally be okay. I mean, if it, oh no! Why did I throw a Mega Potion? No!
I wanted to save this for something special.
No! Don't do it! She just threw it in time and then died on top. That was such a perfectly shit thing to do. I only have myself to blame for that one. I'm so like used to tossing that. Okay, she's off again. I'll load a Mega Phoenix up anyway. I think our agility is generally a little better, so a bit more of a chance that we survive. I'm not gonna like pull out all the stops and start using up like normal Phoenix Downs and shit. So like that's a perfect example. I just stayed in the fight long enough. I need Gunk a few times now. Okay, I think that will also work. A lot of delay there. I'm just lucky that the stash stuff doesn't have the kind of extra healing power. Basically, we're not getting any more Phoenix Downs by the end of this. Why did I toss a Remedy? What am I doing?
I wanted to save this for something special.
So that's why I'm really reluctant to use Phoenix Downs on like a normal fight. Good evasion. Yeah, I think we have a good chance here. So Contra looking definitely doable unless we get a bit unlucky. Good evasion again. Just slightly bad timing there. Not even slightly, that was really unlucky timing. Yep. Small chance maybe Una finishes the job here. Need a Gunk. Nope. That's unfortunate. Because Conch obviously, he probably gives quite a good amount of experience.
This is all wrong.
That was really unlucky. The Mega Phoenix got tossed like a second too early. But I'm pretty confident facing Contra in that sense. I think we can definitely get a win against him sometimes.
Bring it, punk.
Great. Yeah, okay, that works. we'll use a Phoenix down here. And we'll see if we can survive long enough. Great, thank you for that. It's one fight where I'm trying to use some Phoenix down, so they just give me some chance. Like, I'd love to get a win. I don't have a win yet against this guy, so it would be nice. But he's just so fast. Yuna only needs to attack twice. Come on, Yuna. One more time for me. Go. Good job. There you go. So the mighty Elder Drake can be defeated that easily if you have catnip, and it actually works. And you get a Mega Potion. You only get 1,000 experience for that? What? That's so shit. For an enemy of that level, we need to defeat like 11 Elder Drakes to go up one level, at level 55? That's so bullshit. Wow. Didn't realize it was that bad. But yeah, the Dark Knight with their protection, I think was a good call for that one at least. Can I just fight RNA again a few more times? The Elder Drake doesn't really have a steal that I want either, so there's no point. Okay. Can we make it out? This is the closest we've been. What are we gonna get? Okay, good stuff. Bye-bye. Mana tonic. Yeah, no Tetra gloves this time. Okay, so this is the final floor where Shaq can appear.